team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Jadovsky. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the ball is hauled in. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. Setting the tone early for, how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Silva. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense showing blitz here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 or second and goal off that loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Gives it to the back. Fights through the tackler. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. It's an option look. Inside the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Jadovsky. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Past the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw testing the middle. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Catch made on the left side. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. comes up with the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Scanning the field, it's Jadovsky. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really. Into this game is create turnovers. Balls on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Janowski. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. First down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Frisbee gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
So a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Jadowski. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch is made down the middle. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Jadovsky. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down and 3 to try to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Jadovsky. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. What a moment, a takeaway and a touchdown to claim the lead in the 4th quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with a play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs want to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his back. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Secondary back up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
But that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up an important third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Looking to pass here. Throws it to the right. He's got some room to work. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for 2 here. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. What an amazing run these guys